Thanks for being here. I should say good day or good evening because we have folks, I believe, joining us from Taipei, Taiwan and other places around the world. But here we are, Phoenix Rising Center in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, and I'm going to lead you in a basic Phoenix Rising yoga class flow. The class really is designed as a therapeutic yoga class in the sense that it works with the transformational aspects of yoga. So we're actually going to be doing three things. We're going to be doing a vigorous warm-up, basically to get ourselves into our body. We're then going to be doing a sequence of standing and floor postures, slowly deepening as we go through that from the external limbs of yoga to the internal ones. So we'll go from focusing on breath and body to focusing on the doorway into the higher levels of yoga being concentration meditation. And then we will conclude with a 10 to 15 meditation. So if you want to have something handy so that you won't have to disturb yourself transitioning, probably good to have something to sit on when we get to the meditation stage of the class. That'll be about 10 to 15 minutes. That's basically it. I invite you to flow along. My suggestion in how to take this class is to not worry too much on the form. As far as form goes, all you need to be concerned about is your own safety, and to do that wherever you are taking this, just be mindful of your own body and honor its limitations. So when we talk about an edge in Phoenix Rising, we're not talking about pain, we're talking about tolerable discomfort and discomfort that's not going to cause you any injury. Okay, so you need to monitor that for yourself, however that is. And feel free to adjust however you need to. There's no need to do everything the teacher says. That's not what this is about. This is about using the form of yoga to create an inner experience that will help you get more deeply in touch with where you're finding yourself today, what matters in your life, and how you want to be in life, basically. It's a life-enhancing approach to yoga. So, having said all that, we will get started. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Okay, so we're going to begin just by swinging our body in a little easy swinging twist. Nothing too vigorous, but then we're going to increase the tempo and pace as we go. And there's a breath that goes with this, and it's what I call a hara breath. It comes from deep down in your belly, and it goes out with a strong ha. So a little bit like this. And you can turn your head to look over your shoulders, and you can get a little more vigorous with it. Here we go. And slowing it down. Just slowing it down, let the arms be floppy by your side. Roll your shoulders around a little bit. Feel your feet and just bend your knees a little bit. Flex your knees. Get your arms swinging and your knees flexing. And then we're going to lift the arms up above the head and come down into a squat. On the ha, we come down. About 3 more of those. And stay down there, just stay down there. And then come down into a squat with the knees on the inside of the elbows on the inside of the knees. Just pressing the knees apart a little bit, fingers on the floor in front of you. Heels can be off the floor. And you're going to take a deep breath in, looking up. And then with an exhale, buttocks toward the ceiling with a ha. Inhale down. And couple more. One more. And stay there, stay hanging. Bend the knees slightly and just hang. Let your head be heavy, arms heavy, whole upper body just hanging, letting go, letting go. And then with a long, slow inhale, coming up to reach the arms up above the head. Top of the inhale. Then exhale a long way down. And just pick them up and let them flop. Okay, side bends with a ha breath. So we go over to one side, lift the opposite arm, fingers lightly closed up under the other armpit. Take a deep breath in, up and with a heart. In, breath in. A little faster. Then on the next one, stay down to that side. Raise the arm up above. Reach for where the ceiling and wall meet on the opposite side of the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale with a ha and reach a little further. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Point the fingers up to the ceiling. Reach over the ear. Take a deep breath in. And reach with a ha. One more. In and all the way up. Both arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Just lift the arms up and roll the shoulders around. This way, that way. Close your eyes for a moment. And just notice what you've created through your body already in just a few minutes. Just noticing what's happening now. Breath in, breath out. I am here, I am here. Just become aware of what your body says to you about being here right now, taking this class. What does it want from you? What does it want? How does it want you to be here? How does it want you to show up during this class? Just notice that. No need to dwell on it or figure it out or analyze it. Just simply notice what's the underlying intent for being here, participating here today that comes from your body, not your mind. Just feel it in your body. Take a breath in, let it go. Bring the feet close together and reach the hands up above. Join the fingers together in a steeple. And I'm not going to lead from here, I'm going to just give verbal directions, just follow my verbal cues. So you're reaching up tall and imagining like your body's pressed between two panes of glass. So you're going to stay in the same flat plane. As you take a deep breath in and as you exhale, you're going to reach out to your right side where the ceiling and wall meet on the right side, but not too far. Just a little bit. When you start to begin to feel a stretch, probably on the opposite side of your body, just pause there and breathe. Be gentle with it. Pause and breathe. Embrace it. Embrace that little bit of sensation. Then another breath in. Exhale, go a little further into the stretch on the exhale. And you're finding an edge, and the edge is a place of not too much, not too little. Just enough. Just enough. When you got that, take a full deep breath. Then inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, go to the opposite side, just to the beginning of the edge. Then take 2 or 3 deep full breaths to exhale yourself into the edge. On the exhale, let the body move. On the inhale, just focus on the breath. And find that place of not too much, not too little, that just right place. That place that's, yeah, I could stay here, but I'm noticing something. Something's going on. And whatever that is, that sensation in your body, go in there and be with it. Don't try and figure it out. Don't try and understand or analyze it. Just be with it. That's all. Be with it. I am here now. This sensation, this body, this breath. One more deep breath in. Inhale. Come back up. Exhale. Let the arms slowly come down to the side. Close your eyes. Just pay attention to your body right now. Often after the posture, you'll notice just about as much as you did when you were in it. So sometimes more. So just be present to now. What's happening now in my body? This body right here, right now. This body that's been with me ever since I was born and be here till the day I die. I'm here with you now. This body, this moment, this breath. Bring your 2 hands around behind your back and make fists with your hands and press them into the large muscle that goes up and down either side of the spine at the back there. Bring your elbows around as far as they might go without strain. Opening up your chest and throat. Lifting your head slightly. Now if you want to safeguard your neck, which is a good idea, try not to let your head flop back behind when you go into the back bend, but just keep it in alignment with your spine. And on the next breath, just arching back a little by pressing your chest forward. Imagine there's a little string right in the center of your chest and someone's giving it a gentle tug to open up the front of your chest as your body goes into a slight back bend. Not too much. And find that place of resistance. Find the place where your body says, yep, this is enough, and hang out there. That's probably the edge. Not too much, not too little. Find that spot, that sweet spot, and breathe to it. Notice, watch, witness what's happening now, right here, this body, this moment. Breathing, letting it be, letting it be. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, just be here now. One more breath, and slowly coming up, and as you come up, just bend, continue forward into a forward hang. Let your arms go, bend your knees slightly, whole upper body, letting go, letting go. Ha. And take your hands around behind the backs of your legs and grab on somewhere, preferably down near your ankles, or even a little bit lower if needs be. Anywhere you can take a hold, and with your knees bent. Bring your forehead as close to your knees as you can without strain. Take a deep breath in and out. And then slowly straighten your legs until you feel the stretch on the back side of your body. Just straighten your legs until you engage the stretch, and when you get there, find the edge. Find that place, not too much, not too little, that same sweet spot. Different kind of sensation here. This is a different part of your body, and you'll experience different sensations in different parts. Find out about those sensations. Not that you have to do anything with them or figure them out, but just to feel. Just feel the nuance, the little, this quality of the experience of the moment. What's happening right now in my body? Sensations. Maybe there's images there. Maybe there's colors there. Maybe there's feelings come through in certain postures. Just notice those feelings. Maybe you start thinking about certain stuff. If you do, just notice you're thinking and then coming back to your body. Right now, right here, this body. One more breath at that edge. Inhale, exhale, and then slowly release. Take a deep breath in and out, and then as you slowly on the next breath inhale, come back up to standing with bent knees, reaching up high above your head. Inhale, exhale, lower the arms down. Whole body here, now. This body, this moment, this breath. What's happening now? Then step forward with your left foot to the front of your mat and bend that left knee so that the thigh is almost parallel to the floor. The back foot back as far as it'll go, but you can have the heel off the floor if you need to, and straighten that back leg. Inhale the arms up above. Take a moment, take a breath, and with the exhale, engage the posture. And the engagement here is just simply finding the essence of the posture in its full expression. What is the full expression of this for you, however that is? Just allow that expression to come from inside of you, full, right here, right now. Whatever says, I am here. Feeling my feet on the ground, feeling my chest open, I am here. Deep breath in and out. Exhale, and then step back, come back up, step back, lower your arms. Deep breath in and out. Step forward with the opposite foot. Come into the lunge. Thigh parallel to the floor as close as you can get it. Inhale the arms up above. And find your expression in this posture. The expression that I am here. Right now, right here. Let the breath help with that. Let the breath go deep into the belly and soften. Flow and soften, but strong. Full, deep breaths. Ha. I am here. One more breath in and out. Straighten the front leg. Exhale, step back, lower the arms. Breath in and out. Close your eyes for a moment and check in. What's happening now? Notice your body experience. Notice feelings, sensations, images. Maybe stuff going through your head. What's been the predominant thought going through your mind since you started? Just notice it. You don't have to do anything with it. Just say, yeah, okay. Thinking about X, Y, Z. Okay. Now come back to your body. It's not about what you do with stuff in this experience, it's what you notice. What you notice, that awareness is key. That alone, in time, will teach you. We do enough of our life just trying to figure things out. Here in this practice, we don't need to figure things out. We need to be. It's not about doing, not about thinking, not about solving problems, just about being. Being right here, right now. This body, this breath, this moment. And you may notice resistance to that. That's sometimes happens. Not wanting to be here. Okay, you notice that? Just notice that too. That's part of the experience. Or whatever it is you're noticing, just be with it. One more breath in and out. Then come down to the floor, lying face downward on your mat. Let your whole body for a moment just melt into the floor. Just letting it go. Sometimes just letting go to be where we are. That's the edge. Don't have to be anywhere else. Don't have to think about anything else. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just be right here. And let your hands come underneath your shoulders. Tuck your elbows to your sides. Press your pelvis slightly into the floor and give a little bit of a squeeze to your buttocks. And the engagement for this one is going to be slow. The key word is slow. Slow and mindful. Slow and aware. So first of all, just lift your head a few inches off the mat and take a full deep breath. Notice that. Notice the head just coming up off the mat. Any kind of feel, sensation, or image that comes to you as you just lift your head. Any struggle you're noticing, just be with that. Just notice it. Don't need to do anything with it. Just notice it. Then with the next breath, come up a little higher, lifting just the chest. Deep breath in and out. Notice right now. And then with the next breath, let yourself engage or modify the posture however you need. If you need to bring your elbows down to the floor instead of your hands, you can do that. If you need to press into a full press up, you can do that. Wherever you go to in the posture, just let your body guide you there. Let it take you to where the full expression is for you, in whatever form or shape or way that happens. And when you get there, notice it. Hang with it, breathe with it, feel it, experience it. What's happening now? Imagine there's a little string again on the front of your chest, drawing your chest forward. Whatever feelings are there as well, maybe tap into that feeling state. What's the predominant feeling right now? Just be with that. What's the predominant sensation right now? Just be with that. And breathe to it. Breathe to it and give it space. Give it space to be there, whatever it is. No need to fight it, push it away, just be with it. One more breath in and out. And then drawing on the heels of the hands so you're coming down but continuing to move the chest in a forward direction. Slowly, slowly, slowly back down. Slowly back down. Turn your head to one side, bring your arms to the side. Melt into the floor, let it be, let it be. That beautiful old song from the Beatles, let it be. There is no answer, just let it be. Doesn't need to be one right now, just let it be. Whole body now, whole body, whole breath, whole being. Just bend your legs at the knees and give them a little move from side to side just to release any residual holding on in that low back area. Be gentle, be playful, and then let the feet come back down to the mat. Let it be. And reach your arms up above your head, long above your head. And begin to inhabit the left side of your body. Left arm, left leg. And lengthen a little bit that left arm, left leg. Just let it be a little bit longer. And then as you lengthen it, slightly lift it if it's possible. If it's not, just leave it where it is or do as far as you can, however high it comes up, but no struggle, no strain. And the breath will help if you can tap into the breath from the belly and let the breath do the work of lifting and lengthening. Find that strength coming from somewhere in there. To find an edge, a place where you can hang out for a little bit, but it's not going to be too difficult. If it gets too difficult at any time, feel free to come back down, and then you might want to re-engage if you feel okay with it. But just hanging out for a little while. And breathing. Massaging the body with the breath. I am here. One more breath in and out, but as you come down now, notice that left side. Notice that left side. What's happening now, left side? When you come back down, stay with it. Who lives here, left side? What's happening over here? Who's home here? Just notice the you that lives in the left side of your body. No need to do anything with it or figure it out or analyze it. Just notice. Notice the quality of expression of life coming in that left side of the body. Then take a deep breath in and out and switch the focus over to the right side. So it's just now the right side of the body. And bring the awareness there. If it doesn't shift, take a full deep breath to shift it over. And then lengthen and lift that right side. And breathe to it. And go into it. Be with it. I am here, right side. Let the power for the lifting and lengthening come from the breath. And let it be a place where you can sustain. If you can't, feel free to adjust. And notice, right side. One more deep breath in and out. And then slowly lower, but as you do, staying really present to it. Really present right side and noticing who lives here. Who's home over here, right side. Notice the quality of life expressed by this right side of my body. No need to analyze it, just notice it. Just awareness. Awareness and presence and letting it be, accepting. No need to struggle with anything. Whatever's there, whatever you're experiencing here today, that's your experience. That's part of life. That is what is. What we do with it can happen later. Right now, it's time for just presence and awareness. I am here. Whole body, whole body. Shifting it now, both sides, left side and right side. The last part of this posture is a full expression, both arms, both legs. So lengthen them, first of all. Be present to them. Give a slight squeeze to the pelvis. Press the hips in the floor a little, and then lengthen and lift. And again, let the breath from the belly The power of the breath from the belly, sustaining, going out both ends, going out to the toes, going out to the fingertips. Feeling that breath flowing through the body. And finding the place that's not too much, not too little, for a little bit of holding. Adjusting at any time you have to, modifying to suit your body if you have to. And then for the last few seconds, if there's any expression your body wants to make, or wants to vary the posture in some way, bring the hands back behind, or fly like a bird, or whatever's there, just let your body do its thing, and be in that, be in the energy of that, the full expression of that. Or it might just want to come down and bury into the floor, that's okay too. Deep full breath in and out for the last little bit. And then coming back down, letting go, let him be, letting go. Letting go and letting be. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just here, right now. This body, this moment. And it's through going into the awareness that we go to the place that lives on the other side of it. In life, our general intuitive response is to resist awareness, to avoid the unpleasant moments, to avoid the dislikes. Here, we do it a little differently. We go into whatever is, the pleasant, the unpleasant, the feelings, whatever they are, the sensations, whatever they are. We just go in and be with them. And by going to them and hanging out, they may take us to the other side. And if you happen to notice that other side, which is a place of a lot of ease, contentment, nowhere to go, just be here, empty space, dropping into that empty space, the now, the eternal now. And if you do happen to inhabit that, just let yourself dwell in it. And take a moment to take one more breath. And come back to place your heels on your feet. Sorry, your buttocks on your heels. That'd be hard to do. Buttocks to feet. And if you need a blanket or something in between, and let your head come down in front on the floor. Do the curled up little ball posture. The posture where you can nurture yourself. Where you can just be here and be with you, however you find yourself, in this folded up, inward facing position, going in and going into now. Be aware of any feelings that might arise in this safe and protected pose. Whatever they are, just let them be. And it may not be that, it may be something altogether different. Whatever it is, just give it the space. Let it be. Let it be. And lengthen back down on the floor again and roll over onto your back. Bring knees up toward chest, give yourself another hug. Might be the first hug of the day for you, or it might be the last good night hug of the day if you're somewhere else. And as as you hug yourself, let it be a self-embrace. Notice the extent to which I can embrace myself. Notice if there's any resistance to that, and it's perfectly okay if there is. Sometimes it's difficult to find that embrace for self. That's okay. Whatever extent it's there for you right now, perfectly fine. Let it be. Deep breath in and out. And let the legs slowly lengthen out along the floor again. Let the arms come to the sides. Bend the left knee and place the left foot on the opposite side of the right knee. Keeping both shoulders on the floor. If your right hand reaches, take it down and place it on top of the knee. And let the other arm come up to an angle of 45 degrees to your head and shoulders along the floor, stretching out along the floor, down on the floor, but out to the side a little bit from your head. Put both shoulders on the floor. Take a deep breath in and out, and then slowly let that knee fall across your body, giving it a little extra support with the hand on top of the knee if it needs it. Creating a little twist in your body. And breathing. Find the edge here. Place it not too much, not too little. When you find that place, breathe to that. And as you focus on the stretch, as you focus on the posture of the body, let it transport you inwardly, using the sensation as a bridge, a doorway, to go into and go to the other side of it. However that occurs for you. And if you don't go there, if you're distracted, just notice the distractions. Whatever comes to distract you may also come to serve you. So just notice it, but don't dwell on it. Come back to the body, back to the now. One more deep breath in, and slowly unfold. Lengthen out the leg, adjust the arms. Whole body, whole body. And bend the right leg. Place the foot across the opposite side of the left knee. Left hand down on top of knee. Right arm just a little out from the head along the floor. Both shoulders on the floor. Deep breath in and out. And then slowly letting that knee fall down a little further, using a little support from the hand to create the edge. So not too much, not too little place in the posture. And wherever you're feeling the sensation, wherever it occurs in the body, it's going there to inhabit that, to be with it. Not to fix or adjust anything, but just to be with the sensation, right there. And as you go into it, let it take you to the other side of it. See where it goes when you enter it, when you enter the sensation fully. The feeling, the feel, whatever it is, whatever's going on right now, just go right in through to the other side. And notice that place. And hang with that for a few breaths. Deep, full breaths. One more breath, in and out. And then slowly unfolding, lengthening the leg, adjusting the arms, letting go, letting go. Whole body, right now, here now, whole body. If it's okay with your eyes closed, just letting your eyes be closed and you're letting yourself be right there inside. What's happening right now? Feelings, images, sensations, and whatever it is, going into those. Just to be with them. Just to be with them without needing to do anything. Just to be. I am here. I am here with the whole of me. All of me. When I go into that deep place inside, perhaps I may find that it's not just me that I'm with. It's the whole of me, but the whole of all. I am one with all. I am here. This body, this life, this world, I am here. Noticing as you breathe now, the rising and falling of your belly with the breath. Noticing that breath that comes and goes from your body, that life force, breath of life. Each breath a miracle, each breath sustaining life. Taking a moment just to be with that miracle of life that dwells within this body. This gift of life. That right now I feel present in my whole being, the gift of life. And another deep breath. Draw knees up to chest. Another hug. Perhaps a hug of appreciation for the life, for you, for all beings right now who are with you, engaging this experience in many different places, and also joining with you and appreciating this gift of life. Deep breath in and out, and then slowly coming up to a seated position for our meditation, and you may need to get something to sit on. I will be doing the same, and we'll begin in about 30 seconds. When you find a comfortable position, you'll be sitting for about 10 or so minutes. Just sit with your spine long. No need to strain, just let it be long. Let your head be supported above your shoulders in alignment with your spine. And begin to notice your breath. And for 2 or 3 breaths, just simply be with breath. Aware of breath in, aware of breath out. And if you lose the focus on the breath, no worries, just bring it back. Notice you lost it, bring it back. Just the breath. And begin to notice the length of the breath or the shortness of the breath. Either way, okay, just notice. Right now, my breath, the length of the breath, the shortness of the breath. With the breath in and the breath out. Then begin to notice at the top of the in-breath, there's a short pause before the out-breath begins. Begin to inhabit that pause. So noticing breath in, noticing the pause, noticing breath out. And a similar pause at the bottom of the breath as well, at the bottom of the exhale. So noticing the cycle, breath in, pause at the top, breath out, pause at the bottom. Let that lengthen the breath a little for the next 2 or 3 breaths. Just let the breath get a little longer and slower. Let the pause be 2 or 3 seconds. Notice the exhale a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Long, slow, inhale, pause, 2, 3. Exhale, long, slow, pause, 2, 3. And then let the breath normalize with that cycle. So let your breath find its normal length, in and out. With the pause just as long as you feel comfortable without strain sustaining it. Just the breath. Breath in, the pause, the breath out, the pause. And if your mind wanders somewhere else, just notice. You might even say to yourself, just a thought, and bring it back to the breath. There may be feelings or body sensations. If you notice one of those, just notice it, just a feeling, just a sensation. Come back to the breath. You may also begin to notice spaces of emptiness, spaces of no thought, no noticing, just empty space. And if they occur, just be with those. Go into those. Go in and be with those empty spaces. No need to control them or try to make them bigger. Just be with the empty spaces as they occur. Breath is the anchor around which all other experience is noticed. But coming back with a gentle tug to the anchor of the breath. And now beginning with the breath, to notice the breath landing in the chest. So as you breathe in, feeling the chest expand and receive the breath. As you breathe out, feeling the chest contract and release the breath. and body, one, connected. And the feeling from the chest may go further and inhabit other parts of the body, receiving the breath. If that happens, just allow that too. Breath and body. Now. And take your left hand and bring it up over the center of your chest to find the soft spot there. Continue with the breath, coming to the chest, and the soft and gentle touch of the hand on the chest. Tapping in for a moment to whatever wisdom might be there right now within this body, this being, inner wisdom, insight, truth, knowing. And from this place, just ask the question from the hand and let the body wisdom answer. And the question is, what really matters in my life today? What really matters right now in my life? And what is it I wish to express in life in response to this? Like a flower in the garden of life. What is my scent? What is my perfume? What is my fragrance to be expressed through me in this life? What is my gift to life that matters? And how do I wish to manifest that right now, today, in my moment-to-moment experience of life? How do I bring to my life that true expression of that which matters? There's nothing you have to do with that right now. Just simply receive it. Take another breath in and out, and let your hand come slowly down. Sit again for a few more moments, a few more breaths. Here now. This body, this moment, this life, and its gift. And in the words of astronaut Edgar Mitchell, know that all of us in this world, all of us who inhabit this planet, we are all just stardust. And at the same time, we are one. acknowledge the oneness within us all. And in doing so, I acknowledge the human being that each and every one of us is, and also the spirit, the life force that dwells within us, and the oneness that we are all. I honor this life that dwells within you. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us from wherever you are, and I wish you a wonderful day, evening, or whatever it is. Namaste.